Welcome back to Border Life, to Gala Shields now, and a place where men meet to make things and make friends. The Gala Men's Shed is one of dozens of groups operating throughout Scotland. And this year, members have been getting back together after months of lockdown.
Well, in all fairness, traffic lights are just advisory.
They all come to this place for different reasons. After having a stroke, Eck, a former lorry driver, found new skills and confidence.
As you go along, you pick up things you've never done before, like joinery stuff. So I got this job to do these. It was an old lady come in and she was wanting 2 of these made. That was all cracked. I don't know what they're actually for, but it was like for hammering things in.
Maybe she's going out in a canoe.
Yeah. It's a paddle with somebody's short arms.
So John, what masterpiece are you creating here?
Well, we've got what you call a chop saw here, and there's a lot of dust coming off it, so I'm trying to make a dust extractor.
It sounds complicated, then John's a proper joiner. He's worked in the trade for 50 years and can pass his skills on to others.
Well, I have a shed in the garden, and I make a lot of things like the stuff you see through there. Most of it is mine, the paintings and the things. But I was on my own, so I came here, and it's been brilliant.
So it's feeling useful and part of a team.
Oh yes, it's definitely part of a team.
How are they doing, the lads? How are they getting on with their joinery?
Right. They're doing all right, because some of them didn't know joinery at all, and now they're doing little bits because they're finding that they can do it.
Paul, meanwhile, works as a janitor. Shy when he first came here, he's since found himself running the place.
I wouldn't go on a computer. I wouldn't mix with other people. I get very, very nervous doing speeches, etc., etc. But when we first opened, we had about 100 people here, and I had to do a speech, and I thought, no, can't do it. But I just got them done with. That was it.
Here, they all just do it, and the results are stunning.
These are some of the things that the guys have been making in the workshop. We do craft fairs, car boot sales, so this is just some of the samples. We've got a lot of orders for these over a couple of years.
During lockdown, the team was kept busy making hundreds of face masks. But now, customers are asking for more decorative things.
Since we've reopened from COVID, we've had people coming up for planters. I think it's just because of the good weather's coming and for the summer, people are wanting planters made. We've got a big order for the hospital. We've got one for SBHE, which is coming up. So yeah, we're quite busy.
Here at Gala Men's Shed, there's no shortage of work. And now there's an extra job to do. To mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, members are creating a garden. So Ross, it's very much a work in progress, but you do have great plans for this place, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. The initial plan was just to landscape this area, cut the weeds back, cut the grass back, see what's underneath, because we hadn't a clue what was underneath, what we were working on. We're choosing Victoria plum trees. We think the Queen might be interested in that at some point. 7 of them, and it's for each decade that the Queen's been on the throne. So yeah, we're also going to put down planters where we're going to put herbs and flowers and bulbs in, so that the children in the local primary school can help us bring the garden on. That was part of the strategy, was to get people out and get people involved in the garden, because we can spend all winter inside, but we've got to think about the health and welfare of the membership of the shed during the summer. Getting them out and getting them digging a garden and maybe even starting a wee allotment here might be the way forward for our shed.
And Ross, this is going to take pride of place once the garden is sorted.
Absolutely, yes. This is the pride of the Gala Men's Shed. We're going to get it redone. There's parts of it that maybe need touched up a wee bit, as you can see.
And this was done in 2015?
Yeah, when the railway opened, there was a small fund that went to some of the organisations along the railway line, and the Men's Shed got some money to put together this train This was a big project for the men's shed. They hadn't made anything like it together. But it does need some TLC, there's no doubt about that.
Has she got a name?
This one hasn't, but we'll call it Fiona from now on.
Isn't that lovely? I've always wanted to have a train named after me.
The important thing with the men's sheds, or the community sheds as we call them now, they get people out of the four walls that they sit in every single day. They get out of that social isolation issue that they or their neighbours sort of experience.
Some people just come up to have a cup of tea, chat. It's all about. It's all about the shed.
It's become part of my life, you know, really. Sometimes we sit through the table and just have a cup of coffee and don't do anything, which is good, you know. But that's the way, there should be more places like this. You know.
The boys relaxing up in Gala Shields. And that's it from Border Life for this week. We'll see you next time.